Now on CoastTV News.
Indian River advances the new timeline for dredging on the coast. Last-minute shopping, Delmarva preparing for Christmas Day. Marijuana moves. The 5 people authorized to sell the drug in retail stores in Sussex County.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
DenRec releasing new numbers showing the progress being made for this dredging project. Good evening. I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with a huge project on the coast that's making some headway. We continue the coverage here on the ongoing construction at the Indian River Inlet. It's been 4 months since the last dune breach causing Route 1 to close. At this point, DenRec says the dredging part of this project off to a great start. Coast TV News reporter Brandon Ferguson shows us the progress that's being made.
130,000 cubic yards of sand. According to DenRec, that's how much has been dredged at the Indian River Inlet since December 2nd. That's enough to cover more than 1,000 football fields, and it's all to prevent flooding on Route 1. Some fishermen at the inlet are not sold that this will fix the frequent flooding on Route 1.
A very complicated problem for Mother Nature and for humans. The construction will not work.
DenRec says the dredging company Dredging is operating 24/7, even through the holidays. Jeff Ondo also fishes on the inlet. He says Delaware should model their disaster response after other states on the coast.
It seems like up and down the coast, you go into New Jersey, they have a storm, they take care of it right away for whatever reason. And here we wait and we wait and we wait and we wait.
DenRec says the target goal for this dredging is to reach 380,000 cubic yards of sand by late February of next year. At the Indian River Inlet, Brandon Ferguson, Coast TV News.
Let's walk you through some of the things that led to this dredging project. Water breached the dunes in March and August of this year, causing flooding and shutting down Route 1. In September, Governor Carney authorized emergency repairs to the inlet, kick-starting the work that's going on now. The dredging component began in late November. Switching into the holiday spirit, the Jolly Man in Red is ready for his big trip around the world, but that doesn't mean that everybody is. As Coast TV News reporter Brendan Conroy shows us, there were a lot of last-minute Christmas shoppers out there today, some at the outlets, some grabbing those last-minute goodies and groceries.
Gifts, goodies, something for mom or dad, something for grandma, something to keep those last-minute shoppers out of the doghouse.
'Tis the season.
That was the scene at Tanger outlets and a few grocery stores Tuesday. Christmas now just hours away, and people are rushing to grab everything on their lists, maybe even checking them twice. Sean Powell lives in Laurel and traveled all the way to Georgetown. He says he saves his last-minute shopping to grab whatever his family forgot. This year, eggnog.
I've been to 3 other places, and I called here on my way home, and they said, "Oh yeah, we've got plenty." So I said, "Well, I'll be right there."
Since there is always something else to grab.
My wife and I, we usually do it ahead of time, and there's always, regardless who it is, you're going to have something you're going to have to get last minute and say, "Hey, we need this."
Cliff Jordan and Ted Mordecai usually do their shopping early, but they told us when the gift is purchased is not as important as the gesture itself.
Just, trying to connect with your family, and you have an idea of what they like, and, you want to give them that surprise and give them that good feeling for the season.
A majority of the people I spoke with today that were shopping all said a similar thing. They do their shopping during the normal times of the season, but save days like today for those last small few gifts, like these socks for Dad.
Whether you got your gifts before December even started, or you are still waiting on that overnight delivery to arrive before tomorrow, it's never been about what's actually in the gift, but rather about who the gift is from. In Sussex County, Brendan Conroy, Coast TV News.
And we did some research for you, and yeah, pretty much all the retail stores, the outlets, Salisbury Mall, even Walmart, they're closed now, but there are a few grocery stores still open if you need something for Christmas dinner or a last-minute gift idea. All the giant food locations on Delmarva are open until 7. Safeway and Rehoboth Beach open till 8, and Harris Teeter locations like Long Neck and Selbyville open until 7 p.m., but you don't have a lot of time. We're taking a live look now into the Rehoboth Beach area. Our First Alert meteorologist Paul Williams joins us now. with a look at our Christmas weather.
Well, Christmas weather is indeed crisp and chilly and cold and all that stuff, but that's what we expect in the winter season. Our Hershey's exterior camera in Ocean City, 43 degrees, will drop down to 35 with a few scattered clouds here and there, but we're really going to stay mainly clear. Look at where we started off this morning. Not quite as cold as yesterday morning, but in the teens, 17 in Georgetown as well as Salisbury. Now we are in the upper 30s right now, generally speaking, a couple of exceptions, Indian River Inlet, Bethany Beach, 40 and 41 and 43 actually in Ocean City. So we've had the precipitation from earlier today. Mainly it was just rain for us. I mean, cold rain, and could cause some slick spots. So be mindful of that if you're going to be traveling. But here's a quick look at your night before Christmas forecast. Listen, we are expecting for it to stay clear with temperatures in the 20s, signed by Santa. Charlie?
Thank you, Paul. And this brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, hey, how do you spend Christmas Eve? Let's take a look at the updated results from the last news hour. Still leading the way, 62%, hey, just relaxing at home. 23% say a family gathering, 10% church or service. Nobody's traveling on this list so far, and very few people are doing any of these last-minute preparations. If you haven't voted yet, you still can on CoastTV.com or use our Coast TV mobile app, and we'll have updated results on the website. Code Purple, which provides housing in winter for the homeless, says they need some items to help their mission. Code Purple is looking for 20 sets of twin-size sheets and pillowcases, 40 pillows, 20 twin-size comforters, and 20 queen-sized fleece blankets. Code Purple says all donations are welcome. We have a full list of Code Purple locations on our website, CoastTV.com. Just search Code Purple. New tonight, we now know the names of the 5 people who are going to be able to open retail marijuana shops in Sussex County. Those people are Nicholas Cody, Azi Kanaya, Justin Savea, Purvi Patel, and Sadhana Benapatel. There were only 15 retail licenses for marijuana stores given across the state, 5 in each county. Those were awarded in a lottery last week. There are 3 types of licenses, though, in Delaware to sell marijuana. Open licenses for anybody. Those are the ones we just talked about. Then there are social equity licenses for individuals with past marijuana-related convictions or who live in places heavily affected by past marijuana enforcement. And also micro businesses who will grow pot and employ up to 10 people. If you don't feel like cooking tonight or even tomorrow, no worries. There are a number of restaurants that are going to be open in Ocean City. Fager's Island, Touch of Italy, the Green Turtle and more will open for business. And the general manager of Touch of Italy says they're expecting another big week of holiday crowds.
We get a lot of families and big, large groups that come in of 6 or more. So we have a very strong turnout on the holidays.
We have a full list of restaurants open Christmas Day on our website, CoastTV.com. If you got gummed up in traffic in Millsboro on Monday, here's what happened. A serious crash in Conway Road hurt 3 people, caused a fuel spill. Look at the photos from the fire company. State police tell Coast TV that a GMC Sierra crossed the center line, hit the truck head on. 3 people were taken to the hospital, 1 with serious injuries. And check this out, parts of Route 1 were shut down today in northern Delaware due to numerous accidents. Every orange icon, yeah, that is a crash. Traffic was snarled and slick conditions were reported up north, so if you're going to be heading that way, please drive safe. Interested in learning more about prescribed burns? A Learn and Burn workshop is being held next month. It's January 31st from 10 to 2 at the Redden State Forest. Forest experts say these burns help remove invasive species and improve soil quality. We're just getting started this Christmas Eve. To recycle or not to recycle? That's the question. After we unwrap Christmas presents, we'll break down how you can dispose of wrapping paper and more in an environmentally friendly way.
And the cold sticks around for a few more mornings before we get a chance to truly thaw out. I'll show you what I'm tracking coming up.
First, the trial of the century, a preview of our Delmarvalous Christmas special with the big man himself in a bit of hot water. We're going to be back in 60 seconds.
Find 16 mattresses under $9.99 and starting as low as $5.99 at Johnny Janosik's Mattress World. Shop the area's largest selection of mattresses with immediate delivery available. Shop Johnny Janosik's Mattress World.
It's Mission High School 12 this month at Preston Ford. Final month of Preston Ford's Race to the Top 50 is here, and we're pulling out all the stops. Lease a 2024 Ford Bronco Sport Big Bend for just $396 a month for 36 months with $0 down. You can shop all your best deals online and view our complete inventory at PrestonFord.com. With over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles on the lot, we're sure to have the perfect vehicle for you. Don't miss Preston Ford's Race to the Top 50, and remember, cars cost less in Preston.
Find 16 mattresses under $9.99 and starting as low as $5.99 at Johnny Janosik's Mattress World. Shop the area's largest selection of mattresses with immediate delivery available. Shop Johnny Janosik's Mattress World.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Santa on trial, that was the reality in Georgetown earlier this month, and that is part of our Delmarvalous Christmas special that you're going to see tonight and tomorrow here on Coast TV. Here's a sneak peek.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Santa's on trial.
Children the world over on pins and needles as Kris Kringle, a.k.a. Santa Claus, running afoul of the law over his identity.
I'm focused on making sure that Mr. Kringle is put into a facility so that he stays safe and that he doesn't cause any harm to himself. He thinks he's Santa Claus, so obviously he needs to be committed.
Journalists on hand to witness the spectacle with one question in mind: Santa, real or not?
We have to convince the judge that Kris Kringle is indeed Santa Claus. And that's a heavy lift, but I think we can do it.
Kringle himself sweating gumdrops at the prospect of being committed as a loon.
Well, I'm really worried that there are people who don't believe anymore. And I'm afraid that lack of belief might cause things to go poorly.
Early in the proceedings, Santa taking body blows from the prosecution.
Santa Claus is not real.
From the expert witness.
I formed an evaluation, the essence of which is he's delusional if he really believes he is Santa Claus.
But at the 11th hour, new evidence. Thousands of letters from good little boys and girls swaying the judge, saving Santa, Christmas, and the whole holiday season.
Oh, I'm thrilled and delighted that people who believe have come through for Santa Claus.
And when you come through for Santa, Santa comes through for you. It's the fastest track to the tippy top of the nice list.
And you know, one of the great things about that story for the kids in the crowd, not only did they get a good look at Santa, they get to see how a real trial is conducted. It's an opportunity to expose the next generation to the way the legal system works in a fun and festive environment. You can catch that story and so much more tonight and tomorrow. A Delmarvalous Christmas airs first at 11 p.m. tonight, then again on Christmas Day at 5 p.m.
Here's a look at your day-part forecast for Christmas. We're expecting for it to stay dry, no snow, but definitely feeling every bit of Christmas.
There's DNA. Then there's heavy-duty DNA. HDNA. It's engineered into every aspect of the GMC Sierra HD. With the pulling power to prove it. Tow hitches of the world, prepare for glory. Get 3.9% APR on 2024 Sierra heavy-duty models. We are professional-grade GMC.
Does the sound of heavy metal get your gears going? Do you like cutting-edge technology and the feeling of power in your hands? If so, check out the Guerreri Technology Center at Warwick Community College. We offer training in welding, machining, electrical, and more. Use your hands and your mind to be a force for the future and forge your own heavy metal career at warwick.edu.
Our crawl space was really damp, it was really dirty, and it smelled really bad. Working with the Bennett Termite team was easy. I'm very satisfied with their promptness to get here and get the project done. Our home has been super dry since it's been encapsulated. Our heating and our HVAC bills have improved. It's a huge return on your investment, and overall, it's just really something nice that you can do for your home. If I had to give somebody one piece of advice, I would say call Bennett Termite. You won't regret it.
The face of homelessness is changing. More and more, the people seeking food and shelter right here in our community are moms with children, whole families in need, and people in mental health crisis. But there is hope. Halo Ministry is making a difference, and you can help.
Halo has been the best way for you to help the homeless in our community because we offer more than a meal and a warm bed. We teach life skills and provide case management. We offer hope, the hope of Christ, and we put His commandments into action. And that's what really changes lives. Won't you help us do His work?
Visit haloministry.org right now and click the donate button.
Your end-of-year giving is vital to our mission. I always promise you I'll make every dollar count, and all of it stays local.
Your year-end gift can benefit everyone in our community. Thank you.
Check out the amazing deals at the all-new Preston Hyundai of Millsboro. Preston Hyundai of Millsboro has almost 200 new Hyundais available, with nearly 100 priced at under $30,000. As your dedicated Hyundai dealer in Sussex County, Delaware, we are committed to going the extra mile to help you find the right vehicle and provide exceptional service throughout your ownership. Check out millsborohyundai.com to buy online, and we'll deliver it to your front door. Visit us at the all-new Preston Hyundai of Millsboro and discover why people say cars cost less with Preston.
Delmarva's Holiday House, sponsored by Beta Beach Builders.
Absolutely gorgeous weather, every bit of weather you would expect on Christmas Eve, with the exception of the snow. Can't deliver that one for you, but hey, if you step outside and just imagine it, that cold will help you think it's snowing. At least it'll feel cold enough for you to think about that. Our tunnel and razor camera in Lewis, 38 degrees, and we anticipate staying in the mid-30s in Lewis. Now, it's not everywhere, but in Lewis, because of the cloud cover we're expecting specifically there. But it's not like that for everybody. It's 39 degrees right now in Georgetown, 38 in Delmar, as well as Seaford, and 38 degrees right now as we speak in Salisbury. Overall, we're looking very clear. We had a couple of light sprinkles that pushed through a little bit earlier. We'll roll the clock back about 2:30, 3 o'clock. All of it dissipated by 4 o'clock, 4:30. And nothing's really behind it. It's pretty much drying up and drying out after this point. Now, there may be some spots here, just you know, for your information. If you're going to be traveling late tonight, be mindful of slick spots, black ice, okay? And it's called black ice because it's on black top and it's ice and you can't see it very easily. So please be mindful of that possibility in small patches. Other than that, tomorrow morning we'll wake up the temperatures near or slightly below the 32-degree mark. And then winds are pouring out of the north. By the afternoon, you'll notice the lack of cloud cover here. So we look for an abundance of sunshine. Thursday, we're looking for sunshine as well, but up the ante a little bit, up to about 40 degrees, for example, in Millsboro on 41, Selbyville, for the high with a good deal of sunshine. It's going to be a pretty looking day, but it's also going to be pretty cold, okay? I mean, by mid-morning, we're looking at temperatures feeling like freezing, but look, by Thursday morning, it's going to be like 23, 24, the wind chill. Friday, wind chill, 23, 24 degrees inland areas, 30s along the coast here. Now, we are tracking Santa. And as we're tracking Santa, started off in Cabal, and then Santa began to take off, okay? Now, that's where we have the Zulu line with the beginning of time, so to speak, globally speaking. But then we can see that everything's tracking right. Looks like Rudolph was on injured reserve initially, but after a couple of, physical therapy and some nil money, he was able to go ahead and join the team. And so now they're going ahead and they're swinging right on through. Charlie liked that one because he's a sports guy. But anyway, it's provided by NORAD, so we're thankful for NORAD for providing that information for us. By the way, Christmas, we're looking at 41, Hanukkah, 39, partly cloudy skies, but cold both mornings, regardless to how you're celebrating the holidays. And finally, here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodel Extended Forecast. We're going to stay cold for Christmas as well as the beginning of Hanukkah, as well as the beginning of Kwanzaa, but then going into the weekend, we're going to warm up nicely, and we'll also have a chance of rain developing Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Thank you, Paul. And I don't want to jump too far ahead, but when you're cleaning up for Christmas, Denrec wants to remind you there are a number of items that you can and cannot recycle. Denrec says both wrapping paper and holiday cards recyclable, but make a note of this. They cannot have glitter or foil on them. Denrec says tissue paper is not recyclable in Delaware. The holiday season is here, and I mean right here, and Draper Media's Bless Our Children campaign still working to bring a little something special, some Christmas spirit to everybody. We do like our cards. This one has been sent in from the Thompson family. They are wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we've got a fun little snowman on the front. Thank you, Thompson family. We still do need your help to make sure every child on Delmarva has that special present to open on Christmas morning. Time's running out, though. Already, the initiative has raised over $342,000. If you want to donate, go visit blessourchildren.org. Today's Holiday House is from Olivia Bray and family. They say, the beach, well, Santa is in the house. Beach Santa. We want to see more of your bright lights and festive setups. You can submit your pictures and videos right now at coasttv.com/holidayhouse.
New year, new bath. Bring in 2025 with big savings from Bath by Spicer Brothers.
Right now, get 20% off all upgrades, plus save 25% on your entire bathroom project. Bath by Spicer Brothers can bring your vision to life with safe and accessible tub-to-shower conversions.
Our factory-certified team guarantees 5-star professional installation completed in as little as 1 day.
Call today and save 20% off all upgrades and 25% off your entire bathroom project.
Bath by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Bath by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
After the kids open all their gifts, it's time to unwrap your present during the After Christmas sale at Johnny Janosic. But it's 1 day only. Thursday is your last chance to save up to 70% store-wide. Plus, take an extra 20% off everything, including floor samples. Find something for every room in your home. 1 day only, Thursday only. Save up to 70% during the After Christmas sale at Johnny Janosic World of Furniture and Mattresses.
It's the Wrap Up the Year sales event at IG Burton Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Take advantage of 0% APR with discounts up to $24,000 or lease options across our entire inventory, including Wrangler, Compass, and Dodge Hornet. Whether you're after the iconic Jeep Wrangler or a powerful Ram truck, IG Burton has the selection and savings you need. 0% financing, discounts up to $24,000 with payments starting at just $199 a month. Visit us today in Melford, Smyrna, Newark, or Berlin. Nobody beats a Burton deal. Nobody.
I needed to do some safe floor. I slipped in my old floor and I broke my kneecap. I called Pinnacle, they came. The team was very professional. And then when I came home 2 o'clock, my garage was done. That's the best part. I loved it. Pinnacle did a really great job. They did this beautiful floor and safe to walk. Call Pinnacle, you will not be disappointed. You'll be happy like I am.
Visit Gateway Subaru this holiday season during the 2024 Subaru Share the Love event through January 2nd. With every Subaru purchased or leased, Subaru will donate $250 to one of these 5 charities, plus an additional $50 when you choose your hometown charity. And Subaru will donate $5 for every routine service performed. At Gateway Subaru, our customers are the heart of what we do, and we're committed to being a positive force in our community. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
Feel the magic of the season as you wander your way through an immersive winter wonderland at Ocean City, Maryland's Winterfest of Lights. Let imagination flourish at Northside Park with thousands of twinkling lights and larger-than-life animated Christmas scenes. Sip hot chocolate, snap a photo with Santa, and enjoy the array of holiday exhibits under the illuminating holiday lights. Find your magic at Winterfest of Lights, an Ocean City, Maryland family tradition. Open November 21st through December 31st. Get tickets at OCOcean.com or Northside Park.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
Don't forget the 42nd Annual Governor's Challenge is back. 140 teams from 14 states and Canada hitting the courts from December 26th through the 30th. And the Delmarva Sports Network, that is your exclusive home for all the action. And if you are still shopping for the perfect Christmas gift, The real treasure might be hidden in a nearly $1 billion lottery ticket. Tonight's drawing has a $944 million prize. It's a lump sum of $429 million. December historically been a pretty lucky month for players with 13 jackpots won during the holiday season. However, nobody has won a jackpot on Christmas Day, according to the Mega Millions organization.
There's always that first time. That's all I'm saying. All right, Bay Health camera in Milford, 34 degrees with winds out of the north relatively light. We'll drop down to freezing by 9 o'clock with partly cloudy skies, and we're going to continue to stay clear of any kind of flurries. Now, our umbrella giveaway winner, by the way, is Richard Osman of Lewis. Congratulations, courtesy of Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling. By the way, keep up with your forecast by calling our weather line. The number to call is 443-880-9100, sponsored by the law office of Baird, Mandalas, Brockstead, and Federico. Precipitation was there at one point, but now a thing of the past. Here's a look at your extended forecast.
Thank you, Paul, and thank you for joining us for Coast TV News at 6. For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app. The NBC Nightly News is next. And from all of us here to you, have a very Merry Christmas.